Hello, everybody, and welcome to Have a Nice Death, the game where you play as Death's CEO, Death Incorporated. I don't know if you saw that in the background. Death CEO. Full disclosure, I have played this game quite a bit. You see right here it says 6 hours. I have played this game significantly more than 6 hours. I will, however, use this opportunity to show that I'm not actually bad at games, guys. I'm not actually bad at games. I just for some reason play some games better than other games. Anyway, here's the story. It's literally the story of death. So you're a little death man. You go around. Oh, I'm gonna take some souls. You take some souls, some farmer guys. And you just walk away. Oh, this old lady? You don't care. You're dead now. And you just keep doing it. Over and over. And like real life, you get bored of your job. I mean, look at him. Book of Death is full. He's bored. So he's like, I'm gonna incorporate. I'm gonna have people do my bidding for me. And then they do. And so he creates Death Incorporated. I don't know when it's actually gonna have Death Incorporated actually made. But this is such a nice visual, man. It's like, oh, Death is like a boss, but he also like gave up some of his powers, so he got kind of bored of it, and then he incorporated, and then he went up, and then he was like, whatever. I'm just gonna go boss stuff. And then he does it again, but in a different format. And he kind of shrivels up to a former shell of his former self. To a shell of his former self. I don't know why I put former in there again. Kind of bossed around by the people he himself brought in. You know, like a real boss. If only this is how it actually happened. You know, where the boss was being the boss was being beaten by, you know, everyday workers. Granted, there are people who are on his side, and they're there to help you out the game. You know, like ground floorers, people there on the ground floor when that dropped. Day oneers. You got your little assistant, Pumpkin. I love Pumpkin. But yeah, no, you kind of finally have it. Well, I say you, but Death kind of finally has it, and he's like, I'm still ripped, guys. Fear me. I'm dripped to the nines. I don't know why he puts on 2 cloaks. I guess one is his tattered suit, but he still had a cloak. I don't know why he had 2, right? Ugh. So good. The aesthetic of this is just everything I love. Everything. I mean, look at him. He's a little chibi dude. Oh. Patrick. You can't just make up as go wrong, you know. Well-established procedure. What do you have of this? Oh, why isn't it the CEO himself? Excellent timing, sir. All's hell broken loose. Brad's decided to let all the souls out without a proper inspection. All of our departments are overwhelmed, and I'm, Try to argue with the associate Sauros, please. Welcome back, Mr. CEO, and have a nice death. Yeah, and then there's just a death counter up here. I don't know what it counts. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this counter counts. Or Harriet. Full disclosure, I don't know what this person is other than a full stack of flesh. Hey, boss, you ready to go? You ready to get the Death Inc. house in order? Just to spawn a little right to the site. But for warm up, I'm here to those bones, crap, and chop chop. Full disclosure, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna biff it 1 or 2 times, but I can absolutely do Brad first run without getting hit. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna biff it because I'm absolutely gonna be calling myself out with my hubris. This is the first and only times you will ever see these rooms. These are, in fact, just the tutorial rooms and how to do the proper movement and stuff. You do see a bit of it in your own office. Oh, me, that's my first. That's the first weapon. All right. Full disclosure, I don't for the life of me remember what the key takeaway is to actually get out of here. I can absolutely do this. This is the only game genre I'm absolutely good at. I was off by like 2 pixels. 2 pixels again! Full disclosure, I wasn't even supposed to hit triangle. I was only... Hell yeah! Okay. Okay. This is actually... Both of the items you can get are rant. Really, Harriet, you. Yeah, and then you get these animals. These animals are what you use to heal. It's really good, really cool. Well, let's not forget, though, as far as you trained with my friends, go easy on you, since you old cough. Oh, so from now on, the real thing. Keep your wits about you. Got that? Yeah, very well. Next time, we're going to skip the tutorial. Thank goodness. Ha, yeah. Give it your all, boss. I mean, you really don't have to fight any of them. Granted, you could, absolutely. For the life of me, I thought it was facing the other direction. I thought I had more MP than this. For the life of me, I was extremely tapping B. This step protects you from a hit. Temporarily increases defense, but if you have proper defenses, then it protects you from a hit. Oh, no, wait, the upgrade form of this actually protects you from a hit. Like, I'm not kidding. You can get soul bits. Those little happy little having guys in the top right, the very top right corner. Why does this room look significantly fucking weirder? Hey, don't forget, boss. Each weapon and spell has a different frenzy. Yeah. I know about frenzies. Yeah, you can say that, but then you don't always listen. Unfortunately, he's calling me out. He's calling me out. This is why I hate slow countdown weapons. Slow work down weapons. There are some that are absolutely busted, but others like this hammer, I kind of don't care for unless it's their fucking counterpart that does a little full-on like rain shower. I might show that. I'm saying might like it's in my power. I might get the opportunity to have it. Granted, they do insane damage. They do tons of damage. Do. Oh, sir, you finally decided to step out of your office. Work at death things go on with or without you. I'll spare your own thoughts on the matter. Your absence has... Oh, fuck, I couldn't read it fast enough. Oh, I can go up. Your absence hasn't stopped any sorrows from going above and beyond. We got our work cut out from curses, for example. If you remember, assaulting an employee costs the company money. Minions, too. Well, it comes down to it. Curses can help you look. These are curses. These, for the first 2 times you get them, helps you out. So red's normally like your melee, your cloak damage. Blue's more so like your health or semi-survivability, some little infusions. And green is mostly for magic. If you haven't seen, we have a magic bar every time we try to cast that magic spell. And this, I do have to state, only gives the current items you have the bonus. Granted, unless it's like mana regen or retaliations or infusing stuff with stuff, if it boosts the amount of damage your magic does, it is only for the current magic you have. And if it's boosting the... How should I say? If it's boosting the... I should say, reducing the amount of magic that it costs, it's only for that. With all of that said, the best one I'm getting is this +4 damage. This little beam right here will carry me for a while. Mostly because I really don't like the hammer, and I kind of didn't care for 15 more HP. I'm going to get 15 more HP, possibly passively. Sure, it would have brought me to, what, 90? It brought me to 90 significantly fast. Oh, I thought it was... There you go. Like, I'm not kidding. It does insane damage. I'm not denying it does insane damage. I'm just denying Sir, I should have gone straight through it. Why the ever-living heck? Why the ever-living heck did I not go through it? Why in the ever-living... Now, here's my dilemma. This is significantly faster, but it is literally... Ooh, plus 10 bonus damage. Okay, so what you can do, because I don't want it, is you can store it in your recycle. Unfortunately, if you just change your mind later, you cannot pick it again, right? It is permanently in your recycle pile, in your recycle pack. And you are incapable of, you know, using it again. You can sell it, but you cannot use it. Even if you get another one and you replace it with the other one, it'll just immediately go over the other one. I thought I dodged at the right time. And if you saw me right there, I immediately healed. That I did. Yes, I did. I did, in fact, heal. Oh, yeah, baby! Okay, now hear me out. I said those fire arrows are really good. These bees are even better. Yeah, sure, it says they do only 19 damage. That's a lie. That's a lie. Look at this. 1, they track. 2, it's 2. So each does 19 damage. This whole thing, they both together, straight up, do so much damage. Don't let that little bit, like, confuse you. They rip. They absolutely rip. First golden anima. I thought I would have had more, but nope. I accidentally got hit too much. They absolutely hit. Now, you see, I would go to equipment storage if I wanted better gear. Actually, Vitamana department. You know what? Let's go get more. Let's go see what the gear is, because even if, like I said, even if I don't want it, I can take it. Hey, but wrong button. Ah, watch out, boss. Action, reaction. It's me again. Harriet, I thought I got rid of you. Don't look down, boss. Just leave it at what I'm doing about to tell you. You're in the golden anima. Fantastic. Yeah, I know. Golden animals give me the pure heal, and they heal injuries, and they restore full HP. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, but have you noticed that when you already have 3 blue animals, the next one you collect will fuse to one of them and become golden? Pro tip, boss. A little press of the left bumper to consume a blue one, and a long press to consume a golden one. Both supple and strong. Both supple and strong. You could probably notice me immediately taking a pit stop every time I see those little... if you saw exactly what I did, that's why they're huge. They target, dude. If you have any aerial enemies, they will just have it. Those little canisters themselves heal, well, not heal. Well, they heal a little bit. They heal proportionally, but they increase your max. I got distracted. Oh, this is actually really good. This is actually pretty darn good. Oh, I'm genuinely torn. I'm genuinely torn. Javelin? It's an upgraded javelin too. Me. Bees are staying. Bees are not leaving. Bees are... I'm not kidding. Like, bees are actually not leaving. And this is the dilemma, because I did increase my fire arrow damage. This is a hard pick for me. I don't need the 2 magics. I don't need the 2 magics. I'll most likely get rid of the physical. I'll most likely get rid of the physical javelin. In Grimes, I can't tell you the amount of time. Oi! Isn't it a true pleasure to see you again, boss? made an awful mess up there, haven't they? Takes some guts to get involved, I'll say that much. Anyway, perhaps you'd like to browse my ways for a little distraction. And here's the as much as good as that seems like it is, if I get the bow and I don't already have a magic projectile, I will always go with the bow. However, I always go for the magic. The bows deal 25% bonus damage. Now you see, this does give me bonus damage. However, you see that little thing at the bottom? That means there's a bad part of the curse. Warning, this bonus is associated with a penalty. And this one just says CO Overture. It just gives the next control room, like, its upgrade almost free. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get a control room run in this run because it's random. Each rush consumes 30 mana. Nope. Looks like planksters swarm towards me like fish. Good day to you, Toy Claude. And listen, this is like my humblest apologies. I didn't know the tutorial procedure had changed. It was degrading for you. What? Oh yeah, he's like scratching like the record, and I love it. But I'm sure you're. I'm not sure if the leotard is the best solution here. It's very good of you to take it that. It's such good humor, though. Oh, gotta love Claude. Anyway, here's Brad, the first boss. Like I said, I can normally hitless him run, but every other time I've ever gotten to Brad, I can't say I've ever gotten to Brad. Every other time I've done the first runs, I have gotten a different item that I know makes Brad incredibly trivial. Hey, boss, interview with Brad, if you hear me out, it's very important. Surely you noticed that when you eliminated certain minions, you collected animal orb. Yeah, and my orbs heals my injuries, blah, blah, blah. I'm completely sane. Yeah, don't take it the wrong way, please. We're just covering our bases. As we were saying, animals heal your injuries, and injuries are a grayed out part of your HP, you see. Thanks, Harriet. I got it. I can handle it from here. As you wish. It's your ball court, boss. I normally get... Excuse me for being so gassy. A different item. Oh, what the hell is going on here, bud? Where the deal is all those souls come from? Hey, who are you? Who are you anyway? You mummified boom face. It becomes incredibly trivial if you have a certain magic item. I can't say magic item. It becomes extremely trivial if you have a certain item. Brad really isn't that hard if you just keep track of dodging over him. I thought I would have stunned him out of it. I'm not kidding. I thought I would have stunned him out of it. I thought I would have stunned him out. You can stun hit him out of it. I'm not crazy. I thought I did enough damage with one of those hits to be able to get within stun hit range, right? So I'm sorry if I accidentally took one hit during Brad, all right? Oh yeah, so he actually gets good at his job. I didn't read any of it. Yeah, so he's the bodyguard. It was playing him up as like the secretary, but I don't know why. If it's just gonna play him as the bodyguard, Termination regenerates 50 mana. That's actually pretty darn good. Significantly better than Consuming Anima regenerates 200 mana. I always go with this. Way before I'd ever go with Enchanter, right? Enchanter sucked comparatively. Anyway, Cloak Steal 5+ damage. Pretty good, but I am considering just getting rid of it. So, however, Termination, which is when you kill stuff, regenerates 50. And with the amount this does that I hit, if that kills, then I get it again. Do it again, I do it again. So Termination, absolutely the way to go for me. Anyway, I'm gonna steal somebody's. Oh, it's Patrick. Hey, Mr. CEO, it's a wonderful day. We're talking to you on break. I think someone in the someone is shamelessly raiding the fridge. And you're saying that sometimes your lunch disappears. Yes, I can hardly believe it. Do you think the fridge stocks up automatically when you take something out? Well, it sure doesn't. When the fridge is empty, that's it. And no pawn sap. I know poor Sap is gonna keep stocking it up. Nobody thinks you're a sap, Patrick. Come on. Anyway, I'm stealing Patrick's food. And then you can buy more animas. Dang it, boss. Is that really you? Wow. What a new look. I remember you being taller and scared. This is definitely different. I imagine you haven't shown much interest in management reports, but there have been some alarming goings on recently. For example, the Sours have been decided to ignore our rules and is simply doing as they please. All departments are feeling the strain. Another week in hell, so to speak. I'm gonna buy another anima. You can in fact buy animas. It is very good for me to buy anima when I get a Prismat. I don't think I'm actually gonna get a Prisma, because they are hard for me to come by. Can you only go to the illness department? Oh, it's Pumpkin! Here's little Pumpkin. Boss, welcome to the industrial pollution department. So, it smells like sewer in here. Mr. Grimes has increased minions' work pace by at least 89%. I scheduled a meeting between the two of you, but... Ah, crap. I stepped in a Puma oil again. I love Pumpkin. There's a whole side quest for her to make her... There are mini bosses that I never went over. They're called middle managers. And, I, in fact, did not get into the spawn rate for them. And I absolutely do not know any of the managers. What I did there was I healed right before it procced, because it only, the anima was the ward for that fight. If you use the anima just before its animation hits to get you in, you do still keep the anima. I mean, you don't get a golden anima, because I was going to get a golden anima, but I prefer like having a heal compared to some health loss and a golden anima, right? If I'm still going to have 3, what's the point? I should really look into getting a new controller. I don't know why it keeps bugging out with sometimes. You always see me go for OSHA. OSHA boosts your damage like no tomorrow. Like absolutely no tomorrow. Stop interrupting and listen to the whole explanation. It's utterly useless. It's impossible for me to take anything you're saying seriously, Mr. Touche. You're claiming all the animas are well engineered enough to heal, and all, but that's not all. Wait for it. You can also use them to reveal hidden rooms in the building. Get your head out. Get your head out of your post-its. Why don't you? For death's sake, Jerry. Uncle has been overseeing the anima project since the beginning. It's a new feature that we've always been working on together. I'm sure. Oh wait, it's Jerry there. I thought Jerry was us. I'm fucking blind and stupid. I'm sure I have a better idea of how it works than you. There you go. What is a surprise? You're pulling a rank again? You even know how much nonsense you're speaking with all that talk of secret rooms. You've been watching way too much Crystal Amaze. I have no idea what Crystal Amaze is. I think it's like in-universe like TV or something. I am very much... I fucking hate these guys. Nope. You will see me take the most damage from these blokes. And from those blokes nearly exclusively. Because they do some damage, alright? They fired them lasers over here. Oh, it's not over here. I thought I knew where that was. They don't have set places to spawn, but they have certain contingency places to spawn. All of the rooms are kind of different, but they're all kind of the same. Service time integrate to... No, I could get life insurance. Life insurance is pretty good. So life insurance is deal bonus damage to the enemy if they're full HP, right? Right. But that's not going to happen because that's only for the first hit. Anyway, I'm taking a penalty. It's also a legendary rank, so it's still pretty good. Imposters are now immune to stun. Heartbeaters are more damage. I don't... With the Jackos, I don't fuck with the Jackos. So we're gonna make the Heartbreakers a bit more Heartbreaker. Okay. Okay. Overall, I say I'm not dealing with the Thanager. Going to the spell store. I want to say once out of a few hundred runs, right? Gotten a spell twice where I would have it in my back and then I get it literally again. Like it would be not a different spell, the same spell of the same rank. Right? Not like not at all a different spell. I also don't know why it's taking so long for the magic to fucking attack. It was literally just the same exact. Ooh, wait, Myriad of Stars is the one, right? Myriad of Stars is the good one. Myriad of Stars is the good one. Off me. Ooh, and it makes spells deal damage. And it makes spells deal bonus damage. Okay. 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 This is actually a hard decision again. I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana at this point in time. So Myriad of Stars is absolutely, sadly, going in the goal hole. Equipment store. I could go to mana department, increase my mana, but there is one equipment that I am so familiar with. I'm not unless this is it, I'm not gonna reveal it. Excuse me. Unless this is it, I'm not gonna reveal it. But there is one I'm incredibly good with. Like I said, after your first kill, hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh wait, this is the one. This is the one. Oh, I thought this was the good form of the spell. Anyway, that's going in the bank. And that was the... Okay, I once accidentally got rid of my winning hand because I accidentally got a little too overzealous like I always do. This is just Poison Mist. Why is Poison Mist that much damage? Poison Mist normally does not do 12 base damage plus 100% poison. And increases by 3? Yo, that's a really good Poison Mist. However, I'm not really in the build setup for Poison Mist right now. If I was in like a slow time build, Vitamin Department Equipment Store, it's only Grimes and I have bees. It's literally only Grimes and I have bees. Myriad of Stars would be so much better than bees. Because it has, I want to say 6 projectiles? 5 or 6 projectiles. And, thank you. You'll figure out what those are later. 5 or 6 projectiles, and each do the rated amount of damage. Each do the rated amount of damage. This cup of coffee heals my body. Just like real cups of coffee. Just like real cups of coffee. Those little green pills. I don't think I explained that before. Those little green pills, they increase your magic by... Down, please. Your magic by 10. Same with the light teal ones that I got every once in a while. Ooh, another spell. I thought I went to the cloak room, not the spell room. Spells deal 5 bonus damage. Ooh, that make you... not the build for that. If you're curious what it does this. And it does it well. However, the only places in the area that it hits isn't that great, right? It's not that great. It's only where it intersects where it is actually a thing. And this is the control room. I actually got the control room to spawn. Genuinely surprised about that. Oh, it's cool to see you again, boss. What a nice surprise. Do you remember the last time we met? I was really little, and you were, well... anyway, work. So, sorrows have been getting bolder. But I've been working on some pretty cool stuff for you. And this is where you can upgrade your scythes and change their form. You can get different scythes in different runs. I don't have any unlocked because, you know, first run. But you can upgrade your scythes to have them do more damage within their own scythe. But then you can also go into other different types of scythes. Oh, dude, I remember getting war sickles once, and it just melted because it does base damage a little bit, and then also like shreds through them with a projectile. So it's like, bees more, please. I will always upgrade the bees. Like I said, oh, if you see bees, just get the bees because each bee does 43 damage. Not 43 damage overall. Each bee does 43 damage. Anyway, I could have increased my attack, but I don't know if you noticed. I'm not really attacking much. I'm just planning out my moves from this attack and this attack. You can use your souls in your top right. I don't think I explained that properly. Those are currency you get from hitting those little teal ore balls that aren't mana. That aren't a mana. And you use them for upgrades and some like shop items. I think I explained that in the shop. I don't think I explained the shop well. This is Mr. Grimes. Ugh, you just ruined my meeting. Guys, make me puke. And why don't you talk about your strategy for pillaging the mortal plane? Your department is disgusting, Grimes. It's Mr. Grimes to you, you miserable old skeleton. Grimes, full disclosure, I do not know hitless. I can, every once in a while, do a hitless, but I do not know hitless. I can probably get a really good run without being hit, I was about to say. Because he does really just move from one end of the arena to the other. And when he does this, he's pretty much open, but then he normally retaliates. Oh, wow, I got the second half way faster than I thought it would. He's only vulnerable now. I thought he was going to go for the hit. That's what I thought he was going to do. So this is where he changes up his pattern. He's like, oh, you boss. Actually, you know what? Why the f don't I use this? Literally, I don't know why he didn't move. Normally he moves a lot more, but I don't know why I didn't use my frenzy so much sooner. God, I'm so used to having to tank more aggressive attacks. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't catch what you said. My ears are full of some filthy concoction. What was it you were saying? Try to think more cleanly, your greatness, promise. Cross my heart and hope to... So, the planet is bad enough as it is without adding your sneeze to it. And so he gets back to it. He sinks into the ground. Granted, I think 2 hits is pretty fine for that boss. Gain 50% max mana. Yeah. I hate getting it in this order. Okay, so if you take a look here, each have a rank. Rank 4 and rank 4. If one was rank 4 and the other one was rank 5, I could have taken the rank 4 and be able to get the rank 5 later. But because my mana is so low, this 50% mana would be incredible. Incredible. A little later in the run to increase my magic so much. So much. But because my magic is so little at this point, the better one, well, I guess I can't say so little. It's just, technically speaking, 40 plus mana here is better than the 50% max, right? And unfortunately, I literally can't get the more mana now. Actually, I can. Because they are different contexts. The iridescent crown. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with the 40 here. Because I think getting that percentile later, even at any percentile, would be better. But now I can... Did I get decreased? Now I can shoot 9 of them, baby. I'm also gonna pay to refill. 50% damage boost for 10 moments, baby. Let's go. Get another cold coffee. The machine clearly hates me. To burn the sultry off of you, I'm not change. Oh! Fuck, no, you've already taxed much. Well, Death, I do have the latest gossip for the Jocelyn, though, if you like. Can't wait to see if you're going to get me the coffee. Coffee with a K now. But go on, tell me anyway. So, it looks like Patrick's spreading his cold over the place. Whenever he goes, he makes him change his clothes, right down to his underpants. Haha. Sick? Impossible. Harriet, you must have had misunderstood. You're dead. We can't get sick. Hey, doesn't anyone have some sultry to lend some of the coffee machine? Like, how am I supposed to have a coffee break with no coffee? How am I supposed to get a coffee break without any coffee? Physical illness gives me crabs. Crabs is crab. Crabs is Kent? Crabs is Kent. Harriet. So if you look, sometimes it's right, sometimes it's left. Someone around the door always tells you which way to go, just so you don't know. Well, exactly, you don't know anyway. Jump, and reflexes, boss. Back over and everything looked good this morning. But here in the physical illness department, everything's designed to bring you down. Between you and me, boss, ever since you made him the sorrow Hector's a little too in shape. Just come back from his office. I just came back from his office, and I can't decide what's bigger, his claws or his ankles. That's a workout reference if you don't get it. If you don't work out, you get it. Those guys are the Heartbreakers. They do way more damage. Actually, the map layout looks like this, so it's down here. They voluntarily blow up, but if they blow up themselves, they still stick around. You see me not getting the coffee because I have a feeling I'm gonna get hit. Oh, and those little guys, they spawn monsters. I guess I can't spawn spawn monsters. They spawn little underlings. And this is where I say, yeah, absolutely pick this one. But this one kind of sucks. All it does is it takes a shockwave, but the shockwave is very much incredibly long run. Like, dependent. I kind of don't feel for that. And since I have Anima. I have Anima, Vault for possible second run. You know, honestly, I'm making pretty bad time. I'm what, like half an hour in? Do I have time? Do I have a time count? 13, actually, it's only been 13 minutes and 12 seconds? Oh, wait. Not in between the menus and stuff. Like I said, if they voluntarily blow up, they stick around. Oh, wait. This is this. So it's actually over here. Anyway, I am not kidding. I have played significantly more than 6 hours of this game, if you have not been able to tell. If you have not been able to tell, I am not lying. I have played way more than 6 hours. Wait, by the way, I literally chose the way to go. There's a whole area over here. I think it goes up a little bit over there for a secret room. Oh, dude, bees, man. Bees are the way to go, man. I think there's an upgraded form, or at least a different form of hornets. If you got this Kaze Kunai in the first, before you got to Brad, if you got this Kaze Kunai, you would be in such a, oh wait, it has 4? Oh, this isn't Kaze Kunai, I thought it was. If you got this kunai, either way, this kunai or the other kunai, before you got to Brad, your run, for Brad at least, if you're having troubles, is set. You throw it, and then it pretty much hits him. Every projectile hits him for pretty much low damage, but still good damage. It'll carry you through the Brad fight if you're having a Brad fight problem. Like, I absolutely seem to still be having once I got hit that singular time. Granted, this game, I don't think I've ever stated, this game I healed at the wrong time. I didn't want to waste the anima. Oh, hell yeah. So what I picked up right here is vampirism. Like, it makes me thirsty, but every hit I deal heals me. It heals me. Because if you look now, I only have my missing anima. My missing health. These little figures, I hate the doctors. I wish I had an apple so I can take the doctors away, right? I wish I had an apple to keep the doctors away. Ooh, 50% magic maiden. Termination grants you 1 HP. Close Wish summons lightning. Ooh. Ooh, a wave of blood. Ooh, this is genuinely a great haul. Like, this is the only bad one here because the game knows it scales themselves differently, so white being kind of the worst. But Clock Wish summoning lightning is still pretty darn good. 50% mana regen? Huge. Don't get me wrong. Huge. However, after a termination, only 5 mana regen per second more. Granted, it should be, what, 7? Why isn't it 7? It should be 7. Why isn't it 7? It's only 5? It's ripping me off. I'm definitely going with Termination Leads to Blood. Granted, you're not going to see that much. Let's not kid ourselves. You're not going to see that much. I'm skipping all of the enemies. Vita Mana Department. Yep. Because in here, you can get more bars. You can get more bars for stat. Right. I didn't explain anything about the game. So, the premise of the game, I'm explaining 12 minutes in, is if you don't know what game I'm playing and you think all of this is going to stack and it's one big linear game, sorry for you. You have been blind this entire time. Unfortunately, this is a roguelite. If you don't know what that means, it means that the game has a set standard of difficulty that it can raise and lower at your own leisure for your own capability, or it has its own extremely hard difficulty that you need to get good or get extremely overpowered in. I did accidentally go down when I should have gone up. I went there immediately and I was thought, oh, this is probably the alternate form of the room. But I'm fine. These are here too. Roguelites are absolutely probably my favorite genre. I wouldn't say my favorite games are all roguelikes, because, you know, my favorite games are absolutely the Zelda series. And anything Christina V. But roguelikes are a game where it's pretty much you versus yourself. Significantly more than any other game series that I know of. That's I guess let's just explain this. This is Witch's Barrage, right? Witch's Barrage is honestly pretty good. Witch's Barrage is to 60? Damn. Anyway, so it has the effect of gains 10 damage next time you attack. Every time I've gotten it, it's had that. But it pretty much just fires it right above you. It goes, if there's anything you want to do that focuses around your playstyle of hitting things above and below you, that is what you get, right? That is what you work towards. But like I just said, work towards, right? A roguelike game is a game that has different ways of play every time, whether that be slight variations in... I don't actually know the room out. To be over here. Slight variations in room change, slight variations in enemy attack patterns, slight variations in your own item pickup. I've gotten runs that have been dead from the start, right? Right, like there's only so much you can do. And that's what I love, because even in a roguelike, if there's only so much you can do, even then, you're kind of still at your own ability. And that's where the other part of the difficulty comes in and the appeal. Because, well, like I said before, the part of the damage difficulty is you versus yourself, not just you versus the game, more so than other game types. Horribly repeating myself because I'm talking over myself. Ooh, shop, control room, shop. Shop, because I don't have enough for bees. I do have enough for bees. And by that, I mean Your ability to play over yourself, recognize enemy ability bounds. Boss. Hey, you have absolutely got to try this. Look to your left. Isn't that a swap station? Magnificent. They haven't laying around some equipment you're not particularly attached to. And exchange it for a return from Sultry. If you can impress me. Jacob and Ulrich did a ton of really complicated calculations to figure it all out, but it went all right over my head. But it works like a charm. This is the hammer I was talking about before, where if it's the projectile is the only reason I get for it. But since I pretty much have my own like build going out, 75% max mana. This is why I saved that 50% max bonus. This Clock Wish spells deal 100% bonus damage for 2 seconds. Right? So that's after I launch a cloak attack, it does damage. But this 75% boost, and it's not even. What's better for regen? Cloak Wish? No. 75 mana? Dude, watch this. Also, give me healsies, please. Look at this. 16 of them. 16 times 2. 32. Look how much damage that does. 32 times 43. Do you know what 42 times 32 times 43 is? Dude. That's 1376. I have the potential of doing 1376 damage with all of those tracking and hitting. Yes. That was a good one. Any funnier and I would have wet myself. Come on. Your turn. Joke, rumor, truth, or dare? Rumor. So, actually Patrick. Hang on. So Patrick stews? Patrick smokes stews. And they make him, like, bark like a dog. Again? No, hang on. It's Jerry! I think so. So... rumor or joke? I don't understand what you're going upon, Pump. And that's just Pumpkin. She's our assistant. She's literally our assistant, and I fucking love her. I love her. I will make anyone know the fear of Death's Incorporated CEO if they ever insult Pump. Anyway, here's Hank. Just Hank. He's a crab. Heck the Hank. I'm gonna First, this piece of junk equipment starts malfunction, and now there's a so-called boss. Just great. I was gonna fix that pandemic problem, but first, First of all, let's address this unauthorized use of a company equipment. That was not the right invitation. So, fun fact, I'm pretty sure this game was in development, damn it, during COVID, if any of you remember that. Oh yeah, so the blood wave really does numbers. Blood wave on termination does numbers. I mean, just look at how much damage the bees are fucking doing. How the fuck was that a hit? How the fuck was that a hit? Dude, I'm literally unable to see myself, which is the only reason I'm getting hit. There we go. 3 hits! 3 hits! Come on, man! There. Now, Mr. Hank, a quick reminder of company rules. 1. Respect the equipment. 2. Respect your colleagues. 3. Greet the CEO politely. Manners cost nothing, you know. Overall, I did have to use some anima, but oh my god! Spells deal 50% bonus damage. 150% mana regen. I'm gonna biff this run on the Baron, aren't I? I'm gonna biff this run on the Baron, aren't I? Dude, look at this. Look at this. This is, I'm not kidding. This is probably, well, I did ditch the first spell, so neglect this one. 25% bonus damage. This happened on my bees, right? My bees, oh my god. Like this happened with my bees. Then, I'm pretty sure it was Termination regenerates 50% mana. Then I got 40% mana boost, which brought me to what, 110? Oh, this is mana regen, which brought me up to like, I can't remember what it was. Then I got 40% bonus mana. Oh wait, the one right here would have been brought me to 110 or 105. This one brought me to 110. 75% max mana, which is, yeah, dude, that brought me to like 228. And this gives me 150% mana regen. Like, dude, look at this. 16. Watch. Oh, I'm fighting around. I'm dodging. I'm hitting. I'm dodging. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, and I can bombard you with all of that again. Like, granted, I said, I'm still pretty much a glass sword. I think, what was it? I think it was Saturday, as of time of recording and streaming. I'll continue this later. Oh, Jerry. Of course it's what you find you. I've been looking all over for you everywhere. Ah, what do you mean, of course? I suppose it is, once again, I talk my way out of I firmly object to the living 3/4 of a workforce. It's nothing to do with you. I'd like to talk with you about Grimes' life. You have made a member of my complaints about him. Ah, well, you should have said so. Yes, if we like to talk about something about him, it's outrageous capitalism. I'm all ears. I have, what is that, 30% in Ray? Is the 10 minutes on that 50% still good? 10 minutes on that 50%. I got what, at 12 minutes? I have... This is the final. Actually, this is the final. We're about to enter the final room. I'm gonna have to pay 75. Heals injuries. That was not at all what I wanted. That was pretty much the worst I can get. Right, Mr. CEO? We've done his little critical analysis, and, well, Mr. Hector Crank. And not a moment ago, too soon, in my opinion. Let's take a breather. Well, why don't you want to do that? We've got some kidding party. You tore Hector a new one, right? Got a baby. Crab Maga style. That's a euphemism, obviously. It's not sure about the brutal end. Back when Mr. Preston was in charge. Preston Pierce? And he has such better manners. That's not true. He was nice, but he didn't smell great. You can be the sorrow of anthropomorphosis? Sure. But a little deodorant wouldn't be able to help anybody. I started so hard and Warfare. This is where the Baron is. This is where I normally die in my run, because like I said, I think I just got his entire fight down on what, Saturday as of recording, which was 6 days ago? 6 days ago? 5 days ago? 5 days ago? Right, so 25 times 158. Oh, hey, hello, boss. Would you happen to know the approximate ceiling height here? I'm not sure if I should include the artificial sky or the calculations. The modern warfare department is such a nightmare. It's so hard to concentrate on the Majora's constant determinants. I asked Joe about the sound and simulation budget. Sound isolation budget, you fucking idiot. These little fuckers. Remember when I said those guys are probably where I'd lose most of my health? Those little fuckers are probably where I'd actually lose most of my health. These little guys put up a they put up a little barrier around everywhere else. So you kind of have to get them first. Every chance I get, I will be trying to go for those rocket launcher guys, because they do insane damage, right? I mean actually insane damage. It is incredible. This is what I was talking about before. If you had this one at the Grimes fight, you threw that Like, oh, he's winding up, you throw that, you dodge, you get up. It hits. Every single one of them hits. If not, majority of them do. Right? And it does. It'll, if you're having a hard time with Brad, that is absolutely the weapon to, like, get good with. And I say get good with in, like, quotations, because it doesn't take much. Oh, that's gonna go off. Getting that blood swarm was great. Great. I don't have rockets myself, which are incredibly great as well. I love the rockets just as much as I love the bees. Bees are like top tier. I think bees have a hornet type, which absolutely give you lifesteal. And lifesteal, as you can probably guess, gives you life. Oh wait, am I still in the running for getting corporate 10 damage? I might still be in the running to get all 10 damage or below. Gets reverted to 1 damage. Because that's in OSHA's. That's in OSHA's handbook. It says, Higatus Pocus, your boss takes no damage. If I was actually looking at my screen properly. No. One, I don't think I should have been hit by that either of those flamethrower guys, which are honestly not the ones I thought I was going to be hit by. But those rocket launcher guys should have absolutely hit me. Retaliate grants 5 defense for 10 seconds. Ooh, survive a fatal attack as long as you have that. 50%, another 50% mana HP. Out of all of these, I might be shocking people. Let's do it. Let's shock people. Every time I do this, it'll shock people. Every time I do that, it'll shock people. It's absolutely just the, God, what was that? I literally read it out before I even touched it when it spawned. And I can't think of what the fuck it's called now. What is wrong with me? There you go. I do think the lightning, like in... Oh, shit. I was about to say, like, the lightning, like in Hades, with Zeus's thunder, absolutely tracks. But I never finished talking about roguelites. They make you fight yourself, right? And that is what I absolutely love about roguelites, because it doesn't matter if you have a broken build. It matters if you're able to see the build, you're able to get good with the build, you're able to, like, get good with not just the build, because the build is there to help you, right? The build is absolutely there to help, but it's not there to be the big all end all of it, right? Well, of course, it's there to help. It absolutely helps. You can, like, a good build can carry you a long way if your gaming is shit. But it's not. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'd missed every single one of them. Ooh, how many do you have? 71, 3 seconds, 3? A 3/3 is pretty good. Flip projectile deals 5+ bonus damage. Ooh, increases by 1, so it's pretty much a 4. I would say yes. However, look at this. It's not that great. Oh, wait. Oh, it finally did decrease. 50% bonus damage. In fact, decreased. Okay. Okay, we finally hit that 10-minute timer, boys. Anyway, I still think I'm pretty fine. I still think I'm fine. Don't really have the damage output that I wanted. I really feel like I should have double the damage output just naturally before I get here because of OSHA, but I can't completely complain. Also, sometimes in rooms, I should probably be trying to even get some of them to proc at this point. Because, finish your fucking TED Talk about why you love fucking roguelites, Jack. I was about to say my real name. It allows you to do so much with such well-placed, well-thought-out, well-developed game well-developed gameplay is what I should have said. That you can either take it and have it. Fuck you. I just used 2 fucking animus? 3? Fuck. Okay, okay, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not gonna hold the baby words anymore. Fuck you. Fuck you. You see what I mean? I was doing so good. So fucking good. And then it came out of nowhere saying like, hey, about that. No. Like, your own hubris against yourself, right, is your biggest enemy. Because it doesn't matter how good your fucking build is. It doesn't matter how good you're rocking it. If you do not bring your game, you're done for, kid. You're trash. You're trash. In the great... I need you. In the great words of a man who I only know this one this one saying from, you're trash, kid. You really do need to get your skills up. Oh, boss, I didn't know it would worry, but I know it's not like how we do things here, but there's this weird rumor going around the company. You know, I keep my ears open, wink wink. It would appear that Jerry has been telling everyone he makes mud bats behind the scene. But you see, boss, when I say like that, it doesn't seem like I mean anything, but I'm pretty good at this cryptography though, remember. It's like the monkey in the rat kit. Like that's the phrase that has triggered the Cold War. Like, that's history, boss. Oh wait, this is Skyfall? Okay, Skyfall is a bit better than the Witch one. It does take a little bit longer. It doesn't actually take magic. It does take a little bit longer of a redown. Oh, it does take magic. It takes a little bit longer of a recooldown. It does a little less damage, but its range is significantly higher. Pure heal, give me Osha. Plus the 10 damage. Every deal of 25 damage upon consuming an anima. Gain, retain. Retain deals that. Spells deal 10 push damage. I'll take you because I'm probably going to use in this last fight both animas. And I need to heal 40 HP, please. And I'm gone. Control room. I have 50. Can either of you be upgraded? I can upgrade my scythe for 50. I can try. Ooh, actually, I can try. I can try for an anima. Let's not get cocky, Drek. Let's not get cocky. Let's not get cocky. And that is what I love about roguelikes. I'm going back to that. I keep going back to that. I really do love roguelikes. Your wishes are my command, but we'll be armed for combat. I don't report to the sorrows, and I only take orders from you, master. We do 50% more damage. That's gonna mean literally nothing. That's gonna mean literally nothing. For the fucking life of me, I remember how to do it. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up. Hey, look at that Baron. Ceasefire, Major. And only too many people are dying. We can't kick anymore. Fire at will. Take no prisoners. What do you do? Say to struggle to get what you want? Oh, I can't remember this part of the phase. I think it is just a pure dodge. I think it is just pure dodge. Okay, knees weak, palms sweaty, vomiting on my sweater. I don't have a sweater. Oh boy. In fact, I don't even like sweaters. I hate people who wear sweaters. Oh, that's pretty much the only thing that'll fuck you. Actually, this will actually fuck you. When he does that rocket thing, damn it. That's pretty much the only thing that'll fuck you. That's not actually the one I wanted to use. When it does that rocket thing, it'll fuck you so hard with just the amount of, like, damage the fire does. And it'll wreck you. It'll absolutely wreck you. Damn it! I got greedy. I got so fucking greedy. I got so fucking greedy. No, if I just held on, if I just dodged to the right instead of dodging to the left. Damn it! If I dodged to the right instead of the left, I would have been 100%, 100%, 100% able to get the bees off. I don't know why I was holding off on the bees so long. Why was I holding off on the bees so long? That would have been a first fucking run. Ah! Why? Oh, that's definitely being made into a short. My own hubris. At least I get permanent bread. How many do I get? That's 3 levels. That's 4 levels. At least I get to go to straight Brad. You can get almost a first fucking run, right? The whole fucking thing takes you what? An hour in setup? Fucking gone. Fucking gone. I hate this. Oh, I hate this. And this is where you can see your run stuff. I was hoping I wasn't going to need to show this off. Look at this. Look at this. Base scythe. Bees. Bees carried the fuck out of that, right? Bees carried fucking heavy. Javelin. Javelin's not even the best weapon you can get for that. There are significantly better weapons. I just stuck with the fucking javelin. If I just fucking... Ooh. If I just dodged right. If I just dodged right, that would have been a... first run. Anyway. This is where you can come and absolutely... pick out like some sights that you can use. These are 4 of the 7 weapons you can use throughout the game. There's this scythe, twin scythe, and sickles. I'm personally like a sickles player or like a disc scythe player. Oh my, I am absolutely broken. In that run, I came across a Dragnor? When the f did I come across a Dragnor? I would have absolutely taken a Dragnor. When the f did I come across a Dragnor? What? There was no way I came across it, because all of these are the ones you've come across. I've showcased that I didn't actually show you the Murray of Crows, but I got the Murray of Crows in the last area. I showed off that. A bow. It's a bow. The bows have different forms and variations they can hold. Brunt hammer, which is the hammer from before. I think there's one up here too. It's just the one that throws projectiles. I don't remember getting a Dragnor. Dragnor variation. Dragnor variation. This sword. And this is just a murder type room. This is where all of like my memorabilia is that were catered to my stuff. Mia's. Hey, boss. Boss, I'm so pleased to see you. And you got the pick book. Not with you. Oh, isn't that adorable? Did you know that the pick book is everything down for you? Just press that button and you'll be done. It's really cute, but I don't really like the way it's looking at me. Look at, oh, dude. Oh, and then if you look here, here are like challenges that you can do to like get different stuff. Because if you look here, it's like, oh, not challenges. This is stuff you can get from, like progressing through the game just naturally is some stuff you do. I didn't explain it. In the end screen, stuff you do gives you points that you can then accumulate towards certain things you can do, like in here. Boss, good morning. Ugh. Or evening, whatever. That's not important. The saws are out there in control in the quarters and raising the autonomy. Astronomically. Yeah, Joe. This guy's hopped up from coffee. So anyway, here are weapons you can bring and unlock through the runs. Look at all of them. The bees? I shouldn't have had the fucking bees first fucking run. Oh my god, bees carried. But here is like all of the items that you can get to unlock more consistently. Um, and then, well, granted, the first time you can get it, you can actually use it because you get Joe's special deal. But each of them has their own unlock conditions. Like this one, kill 0 out of 5 time. What does kill 5 time mean? I think it's just no. Kill time. Oh, okay, so that's okay. I'm not gonna explain what that means. You can do that yourself. This one kills Bridget's. This one's kill home, like H center suckers. Dude. Some of them are really good, but like I said, if you have bees, dude, like bees carry. And then there's food that you can get in the fridges and all. Mosquitoes are pretty much bees, but they're kind of like worse bees. But they also absolutely increase. Oh, vampire battery really does suck. Most of the... Do I really only have 205? Whew! Okay, I'm not mad at all. I'm not fucking mad at all. And here's where you can change your difficulty. That's baby mode. This is normal mode. As you can tell, my demeanor immediately changed when I realized I'm too fucking... Ooh, I'm too bad with my own 2 fucking left feet that I immediately dodged left when I should have dodged right. And I know I should have dodged right because that fire fucks you up. It was the whole reason I was in that position. Boss, well, I'm so glad to see you again. Yeah. So nice to catch up. Let's skip the small talk, shall we? In accordance to the Bulletin B66, you may not access the elevator until you sign a form. Don't make that face. Rules are rules. Let's go. These are fucking terrible. We're going back and we're going to actually get a good fucking weapon first roll. We're going to go and get a good weapon first roll. I don't want Slaygore. Dark Talons. Do I have enough of Dark Talons? Dark Talons is being bought. Dark Talons is another one. Because if you buy it... Joe's new stuff, baby. If you buy it before you talk to Jocelyn, then Joe's new stuff will absolutely always be one of the options, which is immediately what you bought. This baby, ooh baby, this is what'll carry you. I love this one so much. I'll explain one more time, Pump, so listen. Prismarium, oh, this is just Prismarium. Just explain, if you see this thing right here, I didn't get any in my last run, that's Prismarium. I will explain it if I ever get one. This is Brad. With me being so mad, I'm probably gonna biff the fucking Brad fight. I'm not even holding my language anymore, man. That's how much it hurt me. Okay, you're gonna see exactly what I meant. I'm just gonna skip this. You're gonna see exactly what I meant by it just rips him. Like, you can just set it and forget it. You can actually hit him out of that if you're fast enough. Like that. Because this does so much... That is what I thought I did before. You can stun him if you hit him fast enough. And that's what I thought I did the first fucking Brad fight, right? This is exactly what I'm capable of. I'm capable of doing this. I know this game well enough. I think I've displayed I know this game incredibly fucking well. Gain 20 mana? Ooh. Gain 20 mana. It's not best this early, because, okay, I'm kind of wasting my mana game port. But I'm actually gonna be fine with this. What do you got? I don't have any injuries. I'll take you, please. You're pretty cheap, and you give me good. I don't care about you. You. My demeanor changed way too much, man. Way too much. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Come on. I can't believe I started doing this because I was going to prove that I'm not a failure, right? I'm not a failure, and my favorite genre is absolutely, absolutely, well, one of my favorite genres, I should say. That's one of the hidden rooms. I'm going to show you what the hidden rooms do. You use an anima right there. It's not guaranteed to give you an anima back, so you can probably, in safer conscience, use, that's not what I wanted. In a situation like that, where I accidentally hit the wrong fucking button. Dude, Dark Talons fucking carries. I use Dark Talons almost exclusively in aerial mode. Almost exclusively, right? Because in aerial mode, it has a slightly bigger, like, hit radius. And it does aerial damage, which does slightly more damage than ground damage. Even without any baseline upgrades, it does slightly more damage, I think. It also, I think, don't count me on this, I just noticed it, does it a lot more. It's probably the amount of times it procs or something. It stuns significantly more because I think it pulls them into the air and disorients them a little bit. Significantly more. Because look. It does so much more damage. I hit him once with an aerial, and it just fucking died. Right? Like, it just aerial form of that does so much damage. So that gave me so much practice in aerial combat that I'm sure you've noticed. I am very well versed. I don't have piercing weapon. I am very much well versed in aerial combat in this game. Granted, I was an aerial combat main in most fighting games I used to play. Shoot, do I want spellbook? I have shit kunai. I'm very fine with kunai. Very fine with Dark Talon. Ooh. What I would love is a mod to make the Dark Talon purple. I could probably do that myself. It's probably just an asset, like, change. But, like, this is what I'm talking about. Damn it, damn it. Okay. It's like I was saying before, these little fuckers, I hate those little fuckers. Well, language really is just off the table now. Oh, dude. Make an active decision to not really swear just in personal life, and you're just like, out. You are in fact better, yes. You are in fact better. I normally have magic on B and physical items on, like, I switched them. I fucking switched them. I normally have magic on Y and physical items. Might have been better to go with Hazardous Fly, actually. On B. Just because, like I said, B's, it strums from the time I started this game, right? And I got B's really early in that form as well. B's just carry. And I guess that really is just how you play and structure your experience in roguelikes, right? It's whatever you have first is whatever dictates how you learn the game, even if it isn't. And even then, it is so outgrowing, like roguelikes are, that you're not guaranteed to do it again, so you're forced to constantly be going out of your comfort zone. I also think that's not it. You're also constantly forced to go out of your comfort zone, which is kind of hard to do in most other games with normal progression, because those normally have you build up to something that'll do good to yourself, to others. Someone thumping, right? And this kind of, like this, roguelike genres normally have them, which is why they're called roguelite. Have I been saying roguelike instead of roguelite this entire time? Roguelite is a subgenre of roguelike. Roguelike is where it would be everything's permanent, where I was saying before, and pretty much the only thing stopping you from beating the game is your own skill or your own handicaps in the game that come from your own weapons that you get. Think Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain 2 is absolutely a roguelike with a K, because it doesn't really, of course it has different characters you can play as, but those fundamentally change the game entirely. But then it also has, but that also doesn't guarantee how you win the game, right? Ooh, all of these are kind of trash. All of these are kind of trash. All of these are kind of trash. So, I'll take several deadly butterflies. Ooh, patrols do 10 plus damage. Shop prices, never with shop prices. Never with shop prices. Ever. Trust me, they'll fuck you. Risk of Rain has new characters, well, different characters, and they change how you play, but each one is not in their own case a guaranteed win, right? You still need to learn the game, how enemies use, how enemies react. Gotta love that Tingnama. Oh, I only had 25? I thought I had a perfect 50 more. All right. That's gonna biff me in the next room. Shit. This isn't actually good for... Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it was on Hank. This is actually fine for Grimes. This is fine. This is fine. You can stun the shit out of Grimes. I can't remember how to do this stun. There it is. You can also keep your distance with any arrow, any arrow, any projectile you have, right? I really shouldn't have been hit. There we go. It might actually be more effective for me to actually just hit him. I'm going to... I don't know if I want to hit him with... Oh, fuck me. And it didn't waste that much of it. It didn't waste that much of it. It didn't waste that much of it. Of course, I could go in for the kill, more so on this half. But I don't want to get greedy. Oh boy, I don't at all want to get greedy like I did with the major. Because the major, I had the major in the bag. In the bag. Oh right, going to talk about Risk of Rain and how it relates to temporary gain 50% manager after. No. The Scythe deals 2 bonus damage. That's actually kind of dog shit, but I'll take it. Because I don't want to waste mana on that. It requires you to get good, not at only the game, but in your planning and understanding of the game. Because you can beat that game fast. Is it worth it? I can get to him by 10 minutes. I'll take it. And it cost all my money. You can get through that game by just skill. It's super hard to get through that game just by skill, because as time goes on, the game itself gets harder. That's its whole rogue light, right? There's pretty much no guarantees in any of the stuff. It's just how you know how to play the game, how you're comfortable doing it, what you know, what you have built up along your whole understanding of the game, and how you're comfortable doing it, and your ability to execute it, whether that be you as yourself or you in a group of friends. But granted, as a group of friends, makes the game harder technically, because the enemies have their own juiced up pools that they scale to when more enemies are there. And I really like that, because it's like, oh, you want to play with your friends, but playing with just more people isn't going to make it easier, right? Sure, games like Gears have that, where I'm pretty sure it's Gears, right? where it doesn't matter how many people you have, it's uh basically scales every time to the amount of people, so it's the same difficulty all the time, but it's not really, because things are still in a static area. There's still guarantees, unless you're playing on like a harder difficulty where it gets rid of those guarantees and it's just making it so much more into skill. Roguelikes are absolutely fundamentally based off of skill and understanding and ability to execute, which in my experience, as you can tell, it's kind of turn off mind and go full on. Well, not, I can't say go full off, turn off mind. It's basically go off of what you understand as primal instinct and your needs of the now versus what is best, what is max, what is capable, and what is the most likely capable of execution, primal fear, and execution of your understanding of yourself and how you work within things. I don't know if you've noticed, I fucking hate these doctors. I don't care how many hits it takes to me to get rid of these doctors. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. Okay. I think I've actively said my hate about them earlier. But these little grammar guys, I kind of don't care for. They don't do much damage. But they're not too much of a threat. Their biggest threat is that they summon people. They summon more enemies to fight. That's pretty much their biggest downside. Gain 25% mana regen. That's not really good. Staff deals 5 damage. I'll take the 5 extra, please. Ooh, flame bushes deal burn. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be dealing with drowned, but I'm also definitely not going to be dealing with flame bushes. It's kind of ironic, right? Because they're... Which is the one I'm lacking? Equipment. I could use more mana. Could definitely use a better equipment than the bow. Especially for Crank. Especially for Crank. And that's what I love about Raymond. It's pretty much you versus your own ability. And that is something that people can't sit well with. Right? If you know you can do something, you've shown you have the fundamentals down, it's the logical progression. Logical progression scheme, right? Where you know you can do the counterparts of it. You know you can do its parts. It's just having it as a whole that's absolutely killing you. And you know you can absolutely execute it with a bit more finesse. There definitely isn't anything. I was right on that. You just need a bit more finesse on yourself and understanding. It's kind of, in my opinion, extremely therapeutic. Sure, you'll get really mad. But if you find yourself doing that, then that's where I welcome you to the world of rogue lights, where you have a small progression systems on the side to help you out to make the game slightly easier, whether that be guaranteed unlocks, whether that be like what they did in Hades, where they have a mirror where it allows literally you to change the game fundamentally, not just with weapons that you might have an intrinsic affinity towards using, but also towards a whole other progression system that lets you, I don't know, maybe revive that kind of fits in universe, or a more dashes, a little bit of regen, changing some of the room manipulation, changes a little bit how the enemies behave, changes the amount of I should have absolutely just fucking, that was a bad deal. The boons or abilities that you can get from people from doing a little bit of side quests. So every time you lose, you might get at least a little something in a room to progress outside. of the main game to help you with a good time. Will help you with an easier time or help you with maybe like a different time. You also suck! So this costs 100 magic. It does that. That's all it does. It stays there. You can put it on the ground so then it runs around, but that's pretty much what it does. It does alright damage. What the amount of damage you can do for the same amount of MP. It's a no-brainer to not use it, at least in my opinion. Especially if you have the Dark Claw. Actually, what's the layout of this room? Layout of this room, alright. No, it is a bedroom. Especially with cases such as you're not good at games or you're just like a casual gamer. I definitely recommend like picking up a rogue light. A good one to start with is absolutely Hades. That one kind of started like my whole love for the series, right? And then there's Hyperlight Traveler, there's Transistor, there is Pyro, there's so many. There are so many. It is a beloved genre because there's so much storytelling you can do. I don't have enough actually. Fuck. Because if you sell a legendary, which is in orange, you get a prismatic shard. And it's only a fucking prism. Why the fuck did I do that? You dumb bitch. You dumb fucking bitch. Okay. So we're gonna die. But all of these games, like I highly recommend Hades because it's so story driven and it has so much replayability because it actively says, hey, we're gonna let you control the amount of like difficulty you can put by putting them in packs of pain. It changes how you do stuff. You need to actively nerf yourself while enemies get significantly stronger. You need to fill certain conditions to do stuff. And some other stuff. But overall, you're still gonna have the only thing to guide you through this is your understanding of the game, how things work, how you work with yourself, and the enemy's layout that you can accumulate just intrinsically or through a ton of trial and error. Because I think both, I have 2 copies of that game. And I'm 100% sure both times, friends didn't believe me until I pulled out the records. I'm pretty sure I can still pull out the records. That I can beat that game incredibly quick. Like even with just the normal rogue-like aspects of it, not just one run. I don't think I've ever successfully completed a one run of Hades, but I absolutely have beaten a one run of this game. I'm pretty sure you saw if I was able to do a bit more damage, if I was able to get the skills under my thumbs to do exactly what I wanted. Granted, it's not that hard, and I was just being super fucking stupid. I even knew you were charging to do that too, bro. In cases like this, it's really just best to be above them. Oh, fuck. I was getting greedy. I didn't want to heal. I was getting greedy. I didn't want to heal. My playing got sloppy. Oh, my God. And that's really the only thing that stops you from getting good at roguelikes. It's literally just calm down. Enjoy the therapy, right? Infuse launches the foot better. 20% damage. Ooh, that's a no-go. I'll take 20% damage. I do think this is possibly the run. This has possibility of being the run. If I can get something to replace the fucking arrow. That isn't actually dog shit. I can't replace you. You know what? I can. I'll take you. Oh my god. Oh wait, we're already on the warfare? God. I need to actually switch out the arrow. There's actually no way I can do this fight with the arrow. And granted, this is coming back to what I was saying before about what I'm preaching about, what I love about roguelikes. It doesn't really matter much about what you have, it's just your ability to do it. This fight, I don't think I fucking showed, is counterproductive. It's actually extremely detrimental that you don't have a bow and arrow, right? Because he's hopping around. It doesn't home. You're gonna have to pick your shots. He's not like stagnant, like Crank or like Brad or something. Brad moves around, sure, but he's absolutely undeniably stagnant. Right? He doesn't move around much. He moves predictably. Granted, if I understood the fight more, I'd probably say that Brad was quite linear. No, you. Okay. 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 Oh, shit. I almost fucking dead. I will... Arrows seek out their targets? Am I fucking stupid? This is a real hard choice. This is actually a hard choice. It's so slow though, but the increased damage from my pact, I absolutely have to do it. I'm in such a bad position, I have to. Hazardous floor, here we go. Hazardous floor just means it's random what it is. I'm probably fine. If I can get one vampire serum, that'd be amazing. I'm almost guaranteed to fucking die in this room. I am playing. Fuck you. It just does... The talons deal so much damage. I have one heal that I'm fine to use. I know I clearly have more than one heal. However, I'm not going to. Right? What's the point of having a backup heal if you don't have a backup heal? What I kind of hate sometimes is, if you notice, the arrows absolutely love going to the ground. And I severely don't like that. I love you, game. I love you, game. Oh my god. I love you, game. Cloak store, please. Please. If I could have... I'll even take Slaygore. Just give me... If you give me Slaygore or Dragon's Fit, like, I'm fine. Actually, Dragon's Fire would be incredibly good. Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck, 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 fuck. As you could tell, I absolutely understood that he spawned into the room. I need to play more cautious. Fuck you. The deadly butterflies, honestly, not doing much. Honestly, they normally do a lot more for me. They're not doing much. I'll take a coffee, bro. I know I said I'll take anything. I know I said I'll take anything. And each of these do 30. They do 30. And charge attacks do 50% more bonus damage, which I never use. Added addition of homing, probably better, even with the retimer. Here, there's probably someone that's gonna be significantly way more in tune to how those two things work, which I probably should get good with. But that's not me. That's not me, man. That's not me. Anyway. Fuck. Is this even the good one? It's at least the good one. But I'm not taking you. You in particular. Sometimes it's good to pick them off because they can butterfly like that. Butterman apartment. Butterman apartment. I don't think if anyone picked up on this. Or if I even explained it. The vials. The vials are really helpful because if you've noticed, I'm not stuck at what? 70 HP and like 50 mana, right? And that's thanks to the curses and the vials. Not gonna lie, I thought I jumped. Please kill. Please. Okay, he's got me. Okay, wait, he's got me. I got it. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. I might, in the future, do a marathon Hades. I know it is near impossible to do a Hades perfect run. I've almost done it. It took so long. To get to Hades in the first run, because you are given a specific set of boons you can even pick from, and that limits you drastically. Like, you're kind of fucked if in that small pool you don't get the small amount of stuff that would even come close to helping you. I don't need that. Critical deals 50% bonus damage. Termination. This is the only one that'll actually. That is 15% faster. I do have 0% chance. I'm gonna have to go slightly faster. Let's hope that'll heal me. Actually, how much are you? 30. I'll take you. If only I got it in the reverse order. Aerial attacks deal 20% bonus damage. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Fuck, this is a hard decision. Because I can probably notch 2 arrows. They could probably hit. Sis Sword isn't going to do much at this point. If I got Sis Sword earlier and I boosted its damage to 200, 100%. 100%. However, it is only 102, and that's only 40% more. No going back, baby. O'Hare, give me your final fucking boon. Okay, come on, O'Hare. Otosh? Osha. It's Osha. I do love how small enemies take 1 hit and like big enemies take like multiple hits, and it kind of fits. Fuck you in particular. Full disclosure, they have a wider moveset than what I'm letting them do. They can do that. I'm gaming so hard. I'm not even on the hard difficulty. Granted, I don't even have half of the good weapons that'll be pivotal in the good difficulty. Oh, the hard difficulty. Entering a shop, no. Gain 1 additional animation. That'll actually be good. Deal 30% bonus damage. Take 50. No, fuck you. 100% of dealing backstab. Backstab deals extra damage. And it's off to Major. I'm gonna get fucked. Like, genuinely fucked. This is an alright run for some shitty RNG. But it's fine. It's fine. Just get good. Stay calm, get good. Right? Because there's only so much that the bow tracks. And I don't actually know the conditions of having the Major. Stunned. That was the wrong button to even push. I didn't even fucking listen to my... This is a failed run. This is a failed run. This is a failed run. Fuck me. I didn't jump! No! I got here run 1 and just... I was 1 hit away from killing you in run 1. But since then, my spirits have been so drained. It took me so long to get here. I was doing so well with some shitty fucking RNG for the weapons I had. But no, you just couldn't give it to me, hun, could you, game? Could you? No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. You couldn't let me fat finger my way through this. Now, could you? No, you couldn't. No, you could not. I kind of want to do one more run. Oh my god. Game, I did so well on the first run. But then you had to RNG me with him double earlying fucking fire rocket, and then me dashing to the left, and then it dealing just too much damage, so I couldn't dash to the right fast enough or even do it, which I did again in that second phase. I hate you, Major. I hate you. Yeah, I'm the big boss. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the soul tree. I love you, Pumpkin. You're my girl. Give me... Do I have enough for Mosquito? Oh, I can get the Slagor. Slagor, hell yeah. I'm sticking with the Slagor. Yeah, monkeys. Jocelyn's new stuff. Sign the contract, or your life will be forfeit. Dude. The Slagor? Yes, give me alternate sights, please. 'Cause I don't know if you noticed earlier, I think I called it out. Disc scythe, yes. They have slightly different mechanics attached to them. Per scythe, they have slightly different mechanics attached to them. This one has slightly longer reach, right? And I love it. I'm fine with this. I like a Slagor. Slagor is, in my opinion, fastest in the air. It's better if you do it in the air, right? I didn't biff the height of Slagor at all. Because if you see, Slagor in the air does a ton. You just need to be at the right height to actually hit them. There you go. Slagor rips. Slagor is one of my favorite items. It was the item I was talking about earlier. Because you can boost the shit out of this. Because look at it. It's this baseline. It's a legendary baseline Slagore at 85? That's insane. The scythe deals +2 damage. I'll take it. It's a good start to the baseline damage. Now I could work my way through the blue. The blue is actually really good for the Slagore. +5 defense for 5 minutes. I'm taking your food, Harriet. I'm taking your food. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're getting back on track. I immediately forgot. I immediately thought I had Dark Talons. I love Dark Talons. It still rips. I don't think it's getting across anything that is in, like, it just rips. Like, sadly, it doesn't reach as far. Oh, wait, I have fire. It has a physical body, and it has, like, a non-physical body. I'm not gonna lie. I was fully intending this stream and this VOD to be 100%, oh, I did it first try like I absolutely fucking wanted to. It would have been fucking amazing if I did it first try like I wanted it to. Right? It would have been amazing if I did it first try like I wanted it to. I would have loved to get it first try to prove that, yeah, I am actually good at games. More in the way that you're immediately seeing. I'm good at games because I'm good at games. But no, I had to biff it and had 2 left fucking feet at the last second. Literally when the buzzer struck 0, I panicked. I panicked. I unclenched my butt and I panicked. Okay, come here, O'Hare. Gain 1 HP every time you leave an elevator. Size I don't deal with charge. I'll take you. I don't... 1 HP will help if I'm getting hit. I don't... Like I said before, I don't do Thanagers. Thanagers are a great way to, like, increase your OSHA certifications fast. But I, for the life of me, don't know any... Pretty much any, like, manager bosses. And it has a backward swing. I mean, dude, just look at how far it leads. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna be far enough from that. But it's fine. In like 5 rooms, we're healed. There we go. I'll actually take you, because you're actually a lot more. A lot more than I thought you were. If you were your rocket version, absolutely I would have taken you, hands down. But no. You as your baseline form is definitely not worth it. But then again, this is the appeal of roguelike games. It's the god, I immediately thought I had Dark Claws again. It's the I thought I was gonna be able to do it, but no. Oh, I don't want Witch's Eel. I don't want Witch's Barrage. That's why I love them. I say it a lot, and I'm gonna say it a lot. That's why I love it. It's like, oh, I can't do it, but then the therapy is finally getting over what you thought you couldn't do. and being able to triumph over your past mistakes. That's what I think games really are all about, you know? Having a good time. Goodbye. Having a good time and just letting your abilities take over. Let your inner self gain not just some like relaxation from life's woes and escapism, and absolutely escapism. I'm not denying escapism. But also the ability to slowly grow better and more competent in like a select feel that kind of resonates with you, with whatever it be your experiences or how you're feeling at that moment, which I think is very beautiful for games. To be able to capture such emotions, such moments in time that people can absolutely resonate with. I'll take you. Termination unleashes a wave of flames. Because in here, it's not really gonna matter. I'm probably gonna biff it anyway. Alright, Mr. Grimes, let's go. Your main hand has a physical body? I didn't know your main hand had a physical body. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I fought you. I didn't know your main hand had a physical body. Dude, his main hand... Big booty. Is it not? Okay, so, Big, what you don't understand is I was planning on doing this whole stream in like 30 minutes because I almost beat the game in the first run, which I was planning to do, and then I was gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna guff around in the hardest of difficulty. But then I biffed the last move at the last second, right? He was one hit. The final boss was one hit, and then I immediately biffed it to the left when I should have biffed it to the right, because that would have saved me one last second. So I need to rebound, biff to the left, and then I would have gotten it first try. I would have done so well. It would have been the only boss I would have had slight trouble with. And then I biffed it. And then I biffed it again. I'm not kidding. Okay, that's a lie. I was reading all of the dialogue. So it would have been a half an hour of reading dialogue. I would have beaten the game in like an hour, right? I can get through one of my runs very easy. Like I know this game. I'm playing this game to prove that I'm not bad at games, right? Like I know this game really well. If what you're seeing now is the culmination of 20 hours of practice ever. Oh, I thought it was just high enough. I wanted to get both off. I thought it was high enough. Damn it, I thought it was just far enough. Now I'm getting performance anxiety. Now I'm getting performance anxiety. What you don't see, Big, is me at the other two times going through Grimes hitless. Literally hitless. I think I got hit maybe once at Grimes, but pretty much Grimes was done hitless, right? I have fallen so hard after I've lost that initial bit of confidence. Pressure is on. Yeah, not only because it's going on significantly longer, but also because I'm constantly flubbing over my own left feet. And I'm catching myself. Are you goated or are you straight ass? Dude, I am actually really good. I'm not kidding. Like, it is a good game. It's not a hard game, but it's a good game. It's challenging because everything kind of semi works for you, and if you're not paying attention right, you're gonna get fucked. Cloakings, what do you do? Increases vulnerability. Ooh, invulnerability to hits. Plus 5 seconds. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Ooh. I'm actually pretty good. I'm not kidding. The only boss that gave me actual issue is the last boss because I accidentally fell into the last hit twice, and then that killed me. Uh, I'll take you. I'll take you. Even my last run, which I got really bad, be goated. I am goated. I will be goated. You'll think it's a mountain where I am. I hate that. I hate that I said that. Of course it had to be you, and you're not gonna carry over to the next one. I hate this. Why? Slam your meat into the table. I wish I could. You weren't here. I was beating the out of my table. I'll turn the rest into goldens. It's a small price to pay to golden. Oh, dude, it hurts so much because last run I got back to him and I did what I would say pretty well, even with really bad RNG for literally every single item that I got on that run. Because I don't know if you know anything about roguelikes or roguelites in general. But my items were randomized, and I got one item that I was really familiar with and really like, and one item that was extremely garbage. So hell yes! Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Okay. This might be best case scenario. Oh, gave your table. Yeah. Oh my god. This is amazing. Because this is the little brother to this. Oh my god. Okay. I I didn't spec into any magic, right? I didn't spec into any magic. This is great. This is great. What's the item rate? Okay, so that's the room layout. This is gonna be a different playstyle than I have ever handled before because I know these two weapons moderately well. I don't know if they themselves have good uh like good compatibility, but I know these weapons moderately well, and their damage output can be insane. It can be insane. I am not too familiar if it's that damage output, then it's fastest here. Their damage output can be amazing. Because the big one is slow. Oh, I can get over here. But the small one is fast and leaves like a trail, right? But they both do the same thing, and I think they have similar scaling, just slightly different damage. Oh wait, what might? Oh wait, no, cloak abilities drop a line of fire. How did I immediately forget that? Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, I gotta go. Peace. Goodbye. Goodbye, Big Booty. Thanks for coming anyway. This is gonna be my last run. Honestly, run's probably only gonna last, well, another 10 minutes. So you're fine either way. Just know that I will upload a VOD. You can probably watch the VOD. You're probably not. If you are open to the VOD will be open. For me not lying, and I'm not lying. I did almost get him. Like, one hit. He was pretty much one hit away, and I biffed it. Fast is... I'm there, so it's probably here. Nope. I was wrong on the room layout. First time that's happened in a bit. I don't know if you're seeing, even just the passive boost is just absolutely ripping. Absolutely ripping. Okay. Okay, what do you have? What do you have, Osha? Osha, you have the Sinister Gil. Ooh, Aerial. Aerial's got to do more HP. Aerials are big. Aerials are big. Rockstars trigger earthquakes. I will take the earthquakes over the more punishment. Just don't be on the ground, forehead. I seriously, I don't know how many times I say it. I don't know any of the mini bosses. Okay, come on. What? Room layout. Oh, that's actually really good. Down here for these. I don't know if it's showing. I know the room layouts. That's how much I played the game. Granted, they're not hard to learn, the room layouts. They are semi noticeable. Dude, I love how I can just go from one to the other. And it's constant. It's constant. Oh, wait. I picked it up in the wrong fucking order. Come here, little glasses wearing having ass. I know I also wear glasses. But I don't need you here. Alright. There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, ooh, let's see if I can get an upgraded version of them. Let's see if I can get an upgraded. I completely missed. Dude, it's immediately paying dividends. It's immediately paying dividends. If I can get a dash upgrade, that'll be huge. In risky situations, use the short one. In good situations, use the long one. That was in the wrong order, and the wrong set of words. Actually, I don't know. It's actually down. No, thank you. Do I have one? Do I have one in my recycling? I have fire arrow in there. I respect fire arrow more than I respect you, kunai. Now, if you were kunai and chain, kunai and chain would be good. Ooh, that's a bow, and I did absolutely rip into the bow. Give me more, baby. The scythe deals 20% damage. The scythe deals 20% damage. The cloak deals minus 50% damage. I can get to a higher rank. Lose 50 mana. I'll take Healthkin. Healthkin, I'll take you. Just because I have a feeling you're gonna come in handy. I'm gonna win by like 5 HP, and I'm gonna wish I had... I'm gonna lose by 5 HP. I'm gonna wish I had that 45 extra. Alright. Alright, Crank. Let's go. Let's go, Hector Crank. He hit me from behind? I'm biffing it? I'm completely biffing it? I'm immediately proving myself wrong? So much damage. Wait, I've increased the aerial damage, right? Oh, of course he was just out of range. Of course he was just out of range. This could have been done so much faster if you were just in range, Mr. Clank. Oh my god, Mr. Clank. This is the run, though. I don't know if you were seeing that damage. This is absolutely the run. I need to put my headphones charging. Give me... Oh, fuck. Don't hit the power button. A big, large oversight of PC case manufacturer. USB, front USB, immediately next to the power button. Termination deals 5 bonus damage. Sinister Guild deals 30% damage and was healed 50% less effective. No. Gain counterplay, periodic effect. 45% count. Oh my god. Bulletproof vest does me no favors. Perfect timing? That's, full disclosure, that's all, like, all of my cooldowns. Like, I can at some points immediately spam this. My headphones died. Well, not died, they turned off. Refill? Yeah, I'll take the extra damage, please. Your heal of 50. I paid 75 for it, I'll take it. Warfare department already. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for, you know, some like, some like damage boosting, you know, like 50s that I was getting every other time. Dude, periodic 50% cooldown is godsend. I know it's 45, but it's indistinguishable from 50%, right? Dude, like that was so easy. Granted, it's so easy because both are busted. Sir? I'll have you know I don't take lightly. They didn't die. I thought they would have died immediately from the little... There we go. From the fucking fire on the ground. I thought they would have died from that. Coffee, please. It really is just like real life. Can't have a good life without coffee. Man, I am so addicted to coffee, man. Nothing. There is nothing like waking up with not Folgers in your cup, because who would drink Folgers? I mean, I get it, Folgers. You got your whole branding. You're a fine coffee. You're a mediocre coffee, actually. There we go. You're a mediocre coffee. Unless you want to sponsor me, and then I love your coffee. I have your coffee every day. I absolutely love Folgers. If Folgers wants to sponsor me, I will absolutely take a Folgers sponsorship. I drink Folgers every day. I never said anything bad about Folgers. Issue being, I don't actually think Folgers has a Keurig like K-cup system. Like I seriously love the Keurig K-cup like system. It's a bit wasteful because you can just get so much more efficiency out of like a normal brew. This far in and you give Myriad of Stars with only 6. I'll take you to sell. But this far in you only give a Myriad of Stars with 6. Really? Oh god. It's gonna be one of those runs, isn't it? Periodic grants pure heal of 5 HP. I'll absolutely take the fucking periodic heal of 5 HP. That's not that long of a periodic heal. That's short as hell. For 5 pure HP? How long is that? Like 10 seconds? Wait, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, it's give or take 10 seconds. Oh my god, that's really good. Like a 10-second proc of pure 5 heal? That's literally gonna go straight through all of the damage we've ever taken. Like, it's gonna... Dude, that's gonna accumulate so well. No, thank you. Actually, I think this is the final room. Oh, no, this was the final. If you don't know, they mostly spawn on these little ridges. They would mostly spawn on where you are just outside of. I could have gone baller, but I didn't need to. Spell department, no thank you. I'm not spells, man. Give me more pure damage, please. That means if I'm calm, I can actually just ignore the Major's damage altogether. Like, straight up, I could just ignore the Major's damage altogether if I'm calm. No me gusta. Granted, I could have, for more variety, I could have gone for the other bosses too. I do know them. Besides the cannibal. I don't really know the cannibal, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really fight the cannibal. I don't really like his room. I really don't like the cannibal room. Other than that, the bosses are honestly pretty fine. I do kind of like the bosses, though. I'm probably not going to go on, like, my typical rant for this, because it is just a game I love. I might as well go on about it now. Its replayability, like every other roguelike, is pretty much dependent on how much fun you find the game series, right? And it really is so much fun. I do love it, and that is a ton, and I will be the first to admit, a ton of bias to even try and overcome. Slaygore. Friends up. Ooh. Ooh. You know, I could get both. Both is good. Watch me absolutely biff my chance at getting another damage upgrade. Because there's the fucking shop. I could get lucky. It could be a discount. And its execution. Of course, I'm fucking 20 short. Darn. And I can't sell that for a profit. Oh, hey, Pumpkin. Careful when you go on break, boss. Here, it's referring to a competition. He's the biggest coffee drinker between Jerry and her. I shouldn't have gone for both. Anyway, its execution is done pretty well. I mean, it was developed, what, over the pandemic? And beta dropped to the world with a few levels. Genuinely, people loved it. I loved it. I loved a ton of it. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Because I can't form consciousness like this. If you don't break that, it will be a nuke. And he's in his second phase. I'll take this bomb over the other fucking rocket any day. Did I just heal because I panicked healed? Yes. Am I incredibly close and my knees weak, palms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already? Yes, it is. There we go. Okay, okay, I got a little greedy there. I'm pretty sure everyone saw I got a little greedy. Okay. Question. Do you have a piece of paper bearing my signature and stamp? I admit defeat, sir. I admit defeat, sir. Okay. And its execution is done so really well. It has this weird, like, drawn on art style that doesn't feel drawn on. I guess it has this weird, like, crayon art style, I should say, but it doesn't really look like crayon. Like, everything has, like a weird secondary texture. Like, it doesn't have much shading on most of the things, but some of the stuff that it wants to draw attention to, like the rocks right now and the elevator, have so much, but the characters themselves don't have too much. And I love it. I love it. It's just, it draws your eyes to the background and the grandiose, like, atmosphere that it's building. Oh! This should have been done an hour ago. All right, this is an hour in the making. This is what I could have done an hour ago. GG. GG me. But its execution is done really, really well. It doesn't take its ability. The shop might have an item for sale. I thought I already unlocked that. That's why I was banking on it being on sale. But it does it so well. It executes the can't do it. Why not? I forgot your morning coffee. Is that a problem, boss? Oh no, I'm the worst intern ever. Coffee isn't the problem, Pumpkin. Vacation, the beach, I saw it all! I can almost hear the voice. The silence, the calm, sense of peace. I like the beach too, with the sand and the shell. Regardless, someone is clearly trying to get under my skin, and that person is making a fool of me. I want all the Sorrows employees' files on my desk, Swin. Chop chop. Alright, boss, please stop shouting. You're hurting yourself. Yeah. Chin up. Let's do your best. Oh. And with all the reasons I said before about the roguelike genre coming in, right? Put that here in your mind for its execution in the greater scheme of things. And what it has for variety, like what I was saying before, all of that was pretty much my rant from before. Like my normal talking about, oh, I love this game has grade. Put in what I would normally do for like the variety for all of these. It has 23 different items, right? I beat the game with just these two. These two are busted. I've beaten the game with, if you want to take the first run as, where's the bees? Where the fuck are the bees? Oh, wait, magic here. If you want to take the first run for accountability, I saw an Alistair? Where the fuck are the bees? Where the I don't know where the fuck the bees went. But there are 23 different, like, spells you can get. There are, 41 different spells you can get. 23 different cloaks you can get. And technically 4 sites. Granted, they don't change much. The sites themselves, it's just different range, maybe like a little buff or two, but they're all pretty balanced. I guess you'd say they're balanced around your skill level. And the variety of them is really, really well for their replayability, which is what a roguelike is all about. Because if you look over here right now, oh, what's this? We can go to the right. We have our normal, immediate breakdown, normal difficulty. Then we have our self-fulfillment difficulty, which is the baby breakdown. But the real goal of all roguelikes is to get even better at it. I can do this. I can do this. It's only 25%, which means if you hit them 10 times, 15 times even, you just need to hit them 20 times, maybe 15 times if you hit them 10 times. And that is why I severely love this genre. Like, overall, it's a simple, in quotations, game. Quotations. Because you just run through, you get something you're good with, and then you get good at some of the combat. But it really does come down to skill and your understanding of what you have, your timings, because your timings can be different from one run to the other with slight cooldowns, and then you're planning for possible changes in your luck. I love roguelikes. But even then, I'm still going to give this game... I would gladly play this game, caveat, way more than any of the Zeldas. I think I have put in overall 20-something hours in this game, which isn't much, considering I beat the game, technically, quote-unquote, in 30 minutes. You could too if you were just good with your fingers. And then overall, over 4 total runs in 2.5 hours? Wrong place. Actually, what the f is this here? Oh, these are all the upgrades. And if you look, I severely got like a ton. I am incredibly biased on the ones that I absolutely get. And each of them are completely different. Each of them are completely different. This one is a normal, and it's a know-it-all scholar, 100%, 150% mana regen. And there are okay, look, there are 11 pages of the scythe upgrades that you can change throughout your runs to give it that much more replayability of how you understand things and like their works, right? There are 11 of the cloaks, right? Like 11. Look at this. Look at this. I only have a handful of 11. Perfect timing. Perfect timing was very, very much needed. Oh my god. Then the magics have 9 themselves, right? So much. So much. And then the bosses have their own, which I didn't even get more than 2 for. Actually, these are the curses, which I didn't get more than a few for, right? It's so good for replayability. I would absolutely play this more than any of the Zeldas that I absolutely love. More of the Tales that I absolutely love. But I do have to give it like a 7. A 7, right? Its category isn't exactly rogue. It isn't exactly roguelike. It's exactly roguelite. And if it changed itself to a possible rogue like capability, I mean that like a rogue like the game genre capability, it would be so much better. So much better, in my opinion. For what they could do with like the whole diegetic reason of, oh hey, dude, you're death. You're the same throughout. Why would you build back up? It's just getting good with yourself diegetically, not upgrading stuff, not granted there isn't technically upgrades. You're not upgrading your max health, you're not upgrading your max HP. And that is how it can kind of get away with like the weird in-between of roguelite and roguelike, I'd say. But if it just went full send, like Dead Cells, no, Dead Cells is roguelite. If it went full roguelike, like it would just give it that much more push that I would say would absolutely. That's just the rapier. I thought it was the. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I thought it was the parasol. There it is. Parasol is 1,000. I'm still way too short. Oh. Anyway, I think I've talked my ear off enough about this. I'm very, very much secure with my 7, maybe 7.5, 8. I'll argue there. I'll argue 8, right? I'll argue 8 is the highest I'm willing to go. With that, I'm done. I could have done this significantly easier. I could have done this significantly faster. You made it this far. Thanks for watching. I know it's pretty long. If you liked what you enjoyed, thank you. Hope to see you again. In case I don't, I hope you have a wonderful time in all your endeavors. In case I don't see you. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. I am not bad at games. I just have 2 left thumbs.